This week, Omnicom Media Group and Flywheel have a series of announcements where we've really come together to bring bespoke, first-to-market opportunities for our clients and really co-development with four major partners in the ecosystem.
So who are these partners and what are you announcing?
Sure. So the partnerships are with Amazon, a unique capability, and we'll talk through that, with TikTok, with Instacart, and with Trade Desk. So really all these announcements are about kind of traditional upper funnel channels and tying them to retail sales. So video, influencer, really making them influencer, which has traditionally been more of a PR vehicle, making it more of an accountable media channel.
So let's start with the Amazon announcement, which is super exciting. What's the new capability you're offering your clients now?
So Amazon is obviously the big, huge, newish player in video for this year's upfronts. And one of the challenges for brands has been, wow, how do I think about Amazon Prime Video in my media mix? How do I think about it in the upfronts? And what we've found in bringing together viewership data into the Amazon Marketing Cloud and being able to look at reach, frequency, and sales in comparison with Prime Video is that it's a significantly smart investment. And the way to be looking at it is with that comparison. The other component of the partnership is just a first-to-market opportunity with the Amazon Publisher Cloud, where we're working with major TV networks and bringing in viewership signals into that Amazon Publisher Cloud, which over time we'll also be able to bring into AMC. So really thinking about how you can look at video holistically and Amazon within that media mix, and then tying those to retail outcomes.
And what is it telling you about those outcomes? Is it a powerful medium? Does it really drive retail sales?
Yes. So one of the things, we also launched consumer research really to support a lot of these announcements last Friday in Digiday. And what we saw is consumers are now have collapsed the sales funnel. So consumers will often see a video ad, see an influencer ad, and buy right away. This is also proven by a lot of my personal shopping experiences in prepping for Cannes. See an influencer ad, buy a new skin product.
So let's talk about TikTok then, which is the other big announcement. What have you done with TikTok?
So back at CES, we announced with TikTok a unique data-driven planning capability where we could take omni audiences, push those audiences into TikTok to select influencers based on the influencer's audience followings rather than vanity metrics like the number of followers. We've then built on that, so we can both bring in cultural signals from our Q platform to select influencers to understand cultural resonance, and then Flywheel has become the first holding company entity that has a TikTok Shop partnership. So we have this holistic offering where we can do data-driven influencer planning, measurement, and TikTok Shop optimization.
So is TikTok helping you reach a unique audience?
Yes, TikTok and the Gen Z audience, I would say definitely is a unique audience. But for us, it's really both thinking about what that audience is and thinking about influencers as an accountable media channel. We think that within any kind of media plan, there should be an always-on influencer component, and not just thinking about it, which is also a value, but of kind of the big bespoke, like celebrity-type partnerships.
So let's move on to the next partnership, Instacart.
Instacart. So the Instacart partnership has a huge value to the consumer experience. So whether you're on Instagram, Snap, TikTok, and looking at an influencer post, you often see recipes or a number of products that you can screenshot, save later to buy. We've added a seamless capability via the Instacart API to just add that to your Instacart cart, which you can buy then, or you can, as I do, kind of save later and order from Instacart once a week. So it makes it very easy for the consumer, and then for the brands, we now again have influencer being an accountable media channel where we can measure kind of the sales of the influencer posts, which ultimately, as we're thinking about the video media mix, I believe you'll see more dollars go to influencers as a important kind of channel within video. So it's thinking about linear, CTV, and paid social platforms inclusive of influencers.
And the final partnership?
Yes, and the final partnership, which we're announcing on Tuesday, is with the Trade Desk. So the Trade Desk partnership, it's really the first of its kind where we have a co-development relationship. So we have dedicated engineers within Analect on our side and then within Trade Desk that are working together to build bespoke solutions for our clients. So one of those capabilities we actually used in this year's upfront. So over 40 of our clients adopted this new capability where we have a much better view of the reality of consumer behavior in CTV with that Trade Desk bid fire hose tying into our Omni video content planning application.
So what's the common thread that links all of these announcements together?
So really it's about OMG and Flywheel really coming together, delivering value for our clients and tying what were traditionally more upper funnel channels to retail outcomes, more aligned to the consumer journey.
So the four announcements are all integrated in the sense that you can look consistently across all four together?
Well, they're all announced on Digiday. So on Friday was the consumer research that are really about collapsing the sales funnel and our connected commerce approach. Monday is the Amazon partnership, which is then being discussed by Paul Kotis and Duncan Painter at the Cove tomorrow. And then Tuesday, Trade Desk, unique bespoke custom solutions for our clients. Wednesday, TikTok Shop, influencer planning and measurement. And then Thursday, the Instacart capability, where we have the CMO of Instacart at the Cove to discuss it.
And thinking about audiences and data and incrementality, can I link my spend across all four of these partnerships?
Yes, the opportunity with all of these partnerships is about having, the ability to link upper funnel channels to retail outcomes.
What do you think this tells us about the future of video spend?
This announcement sets up the future of video to be video and influencer to be much more accountable than it has been in the past. Not just looking at reach or GRPs, and an influencer is not just looking at likes and follows, but looking really at sales.